But before we continue on figuring more out more how you can do that, let's look at the product strategies of a few companies that you probably know and how that defines, how that impacts what they are working on. First one being Apple, then we have Netflix, and we have Spotify. So when you think about the product vision, I mean, you can just Google what is vision Apple, what is vision Netflix, what is vision Spotify, and you'll probably find something like this, that Apple wants to make the best products on earth and to leave the world better than they found it. Netflix wants to continue being one of the leading firms of the internet entertainment era, and Spotify's vision is a little bit longer, but basically creating cultural platform, blah, 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 immersive artistic experience, enables us to empathize with each other and to feel part of a greater whole. So let's dive a little bit deep into Apple's product strategy, because I think it's quite important to really understand what they're trying to say here. They want to make the best products on earth. So when you think about Apple and compare them maybe with Google or Huawei or any other phone or computer producer, usually Apple has very few products in their product line, and they usually try to be the best in class. Like the iPad is trying to be the best tablet, the iPhone is trying to be the best phone, and the MacBook Pro is trying to be the best professional laptop, and the Air the best casual laptop. And compare that to maybe Microsoft, who brings out tons of different models, and they try to fit many different market segments. Apple doesn't really care about market segments. They just make the best of every product type, and that's how they're trying to win. So they can also get away with a higher price tag, and they can get away with longer product development cycles, because people buy Apple because they want what is considered the best. So then let's look at Netflix. How does their vision inform their product strategy? Because whenever you ask people, what does Netflix actually do? People would say, oh, they're video streaming, right? You know it as video streaming. And whenever people think about how Netflix can become better, they think about feature improvements for video streaming. But when you think about where Netflix actually came from, what did they originally do? It was not video streaming. They were sending out DVDs via mail. So you would order a DVD and it would come via mail, because at that time, technologically, that was the best way they could offer on-demand entertainment. Because what Netflix wants to do is they want to continue being one of the leading firms of the internet entertainment era. But what does internet entertainment mean, right? Does it mean video games? Maybe like Netflix is competing for your attention. So they could be going into video games. Maybe it's VR. I don't know what the future holds, but Netflix will continue trying to find new technological innovations they can bet on to keep competing for your attention. And it does not always have to be video streaming. And if you're then a product manager at Netflix, maybe it would be your job to try to identify what are these new opportunities on the one hand, but of course also how can you continue improving their video streaming service.